Welcome to the coastline of the Pacific Ocean, Newport, Oregon. I'm Tobin. Just finished applying 2.0 from Phoenix Artisan Accouterments. I've worked that into my beard. If you saw the thumbnail or the description below, you know that in this video I'm doing my full review of the Starling V3. That's the stainless steel version that just came out from Phoenix Artisan Accouterments. Also, Oro Valley from Stirling Soap Company. If you've seen any of my content, you know that I'm a huge fan of Tom Ford's Ombre leather, and Oro Valley is an exact clone of Tom Ford's Ombre leather. Repeating myself, if you have been watching my content, I have owned the EDP, currently own the Parfum from Tom Ford's Ombre leather. In my opinion, Oro Valley is an exact clone of Ombre leather EDP, and I prefer the EDP over the Parfum. I can get all day a good 8 hours of wear from Oro Valley EDT, and I can get 6 to 8 hours of close to the body out of the splash. This is back available at Stirling. I have the 3-ounce soap and the 2-ounce splash, but they have now released it in a full tub, 5.8 ounce and the 100 milliliter bottle of the splash, and they actually have a bomb, the whole line now. If you're interested in that, I'll put a link below. I will not profit from the sale of any items in this video. I didn't pay for the Starling V3, and I also didn't pay for the scooper from Ian Lagaki. He's known as Last Shadow here on YouTube. I'll put a link to his Instagram in the description where you can check him out and his work. These are brand new. I'll also put my first video that I did of this scoop in the description as well. Thank you again, Ian. Thank you again, Douglas. And thank you, Rod and Mandy. I paid for this, but thank you for creating an affordable clone of Tom Ford's Ombre leather. Did I say I already applied the 2.0? I did, right? I got my soap scooped into here. Absolutely beautiful day here on the Pacific. I'm using my Stirling. I think you can get these for like $13 now. This is on Stirling's website as well. It is a tuxedo knot. Simple little handle. I have the black stripe one, and for the price, I think it's one of the best brushes you will ever buy. I've had this one for a few years now, and I couldn't be happier with it. Great tuxedo knot, fits well in the hand, and yeah, I freaking love it. I have a first use gem something loaded in my V3. I'll be using the matching splash as you saw. I've yet to pick up the bomb. I need to. That just came out. That wasn't available in previous releases. I love it though. The top notes. So Tom Ford's Ombre leather, an exact clone. I mean, guys, it doesn't get any better than this. I've tried a handful of homages and inspired buys, and when it comes to looking for an exact clone of Tom Ford's Ombre leather without breaking the bank, you don't need to look any further than Stirling. I will not profit from the sale of it. I absolutely love it. The last time it came out, I own 2 full-size bottles of the EDT and this one that has like a third left or however much is left in it. And then I bought 3 splashes, 2 soaps, and then Sieg Solo, a YouTube creator and friend of mine, he sent me one of the soaps as well because it wasn't really for him, and so that worked out to my advantage. Thank you again, Sieg, for that. I'm knocking stuff down off my cooler. You'll see my cooler in the B-roll. 1 second. What do you think of that Pacific? It's gorgeous, right? Sun's starting to set. Very light breeze. It has not been windy at all. We have spent the day here, played on the beach earlier, went and had lunch at Nana's Irish Pub, and it's a genuine Irish pub house, and we've been there before. This is one of our favorite towns on the Oregon coast. Actually, we spend a lot of time in this town, and Nana's is just amazing. The wife and I, we shared a Irish flight, so all 4 beers are from Ireland. and then we split a pint of Guinness Draft on tap. And yeah, sat outside on their patio. It was amazing. Down below, I got a mirror right below the camera there. You can see a 360 in my B-roll if you're new to my content. Probably definitely going to need to add more water. I can already see that now looking in the mirror. Hope you guys can see me well enough. It was kind of hard to, with the angle of the sun, get a lot of light on my face, but let's be honest, this shave is less about this ginger and more about that big beautiful blue. And look at how those clouds are forming. Those are kind of cool. Not kind of cool, they are cool. Those are the little big things right there, guys. I remember as a kid, sit on the lawn and just watch cloud formations. So the V3, the razor, I did not pay for it. The soap scoop, I did not pay for it. Everything else in this video, I have paid for, and I will not profit from the sale of them. Top notes in ombre leather, cardamom. That's it, one top note. In the middle, we find leather and jasmine sambic. There's over 200 species of jasmine. The most common varieties that are used in perfuming fragrances is jasmine sambic and jasmine grandiflorium. We'll talk about that more in just a moment. And in the base, we find amber, moss, and patchouli. If you've never used Stirling soap, you are in for a treat. It is a beef tallow base. And it lathers like a champ. And the performance is amazing. Got myself a little teeny bit right there. I'm gonna try and talk not too much, but still enough to do a review and allow you guys to enjoy that beautiful backdrop. If you know anything about this new razor, you may have seen or read or even used it yourself. Extremely efficient. I do not recommend it for new wet shavers, but for any wet shaver that's been doing this for more than a couple of months, I think it's definitely something that even a novice wet shaver can use. I don't recommend it as a first razor, but you know, a second, a third, or a fourth, absolutely. Like I talked about in my Rambles, Rants, and Razors video, all your movements must be in a straight line. You cannot do any turning whatsoever. You have to treat it like you would a straight razor. As long as you do that, and you let the razor do the work, to quote the Mark Zarate, a light touch, let the razor do the work, you're in for one hell of a shave. I have been loving this razor. If you saw my Rambles, Rants, and Razors video, you know that the third and fourth shave was a bit of a bloodbath. I'll be straight and forward and honest about it. That was my mistake, not the razor's mistake. I have now used this razor close to 20 times. I've had it about a month. I'd say I've probably used it 17, 16, 18 times, maybe even 20. I lost count, I quit counting. From the fifth shave on, I've had very little issues with blood or nicks or weepers. You can see already this little one right here, it's already closed up. And I'm not making excuses, but the lighting's not very well. I'm literally on my knees in the sand and talking to you. Well, it looks like I got myself over here on the right too. So, on the second pass, I'm gonna do something I've never done before. And I'm gonna zip my lip. Now let's turn you guys just a scotch. There you go, less Tobin, more Pacific. Most of the shaves with this, as long as I'm paying attention, I'm not, you know, mucking around, I haven't cut myself outside of anything that I wouldn't do with the normal medium to, you know, above medium efficiency razor. All right, here we go. Crossing my fingers that I'll keep my mouth shut and honor my word. My wife and Emily are over to my right, kind of behind you guys, be your left. I thoroughly enjoy using this razor. It is a ton of fun to shave with. It's heavy. It's like shaving with Thor's hammer. So no new Nixer weepers with that pass. This is a great opportunity though to show you guys once again a product that I love. I believe I bought this off of Amazon or Walmart.com somewhere. I think it was Amazon. The Perazzo Step-to Gel. I'm just gonna put a couple dabs on real quick. It is a gel, I can't show you guys. It's a very thick gel, and so far, whenever I've used it, I'm able to apply it like I am right now, and then I can lather over it. And I've never used a lot. It's just a teeny tiny, like little pinprick amount that I use. I've never had any problems with the lather, or you know, like with the razor grabbing it, because it's super tacky. I mean, it's like the Gorilla Super Glue, not Gorilla Glue 2-part epoxy glue, but that little vials of Gorilla Glue that you buy. That's the gel. Same kind of texture. If you like efficient razors, if you like different razors, I can't recommend it enough when it comes back into stock. Right now it's not in stock. It should be coming very soon though, the next week or two. I want to thank Doug and Ian again for sending me these. Ian sent me the scoop. Doug and Fran at Phoenix Artisan, they sent me the razor. Jasmine. So Sambic and Grandiflorium are the two that are mostly used. Luna's walking up to me. Hi Luna. Say hi to the guys and the gals. Hi baby girl. Stay. Sambic is what is in this, and then Grandiflorium is the other fragrance I was talking about, is used a lot. Grandiflorium is more floral and fresh, and then Sambic is darker, greener, and more animalic when compared to Grandiflorium and other jasmines that are commonly used. If you've never tried Tom Ford's ombre leather, masculine. Because you got that cardamom up front. I've said this before. It's not like a big masculine, not a leather bomb, like boom bomb, B-O-M-B. I love it. And the thing that I love about ombre leather over Tuscan leather, the other leather fragrance, mainstream leather fragrance from Tom Ford, is that ombre is literally like half the price. Literally. They're both great. I love them both. Tom Ford is just as ombre leather is just as amazing as Tuscan. Tuscan, you have raspberry as the top note, which like gives it this whole other kind of vibe. I've sampled Tuscan a lot. I've never owned my own bottle of it though. I had a 3 milliliter bottle, 5 milliliter, something. It was one of the small ones that I actually bought once off of one of those websites. But when I go to Sephora and Ulta and places like that with my wife and daughter, I sample stuff like crazy. So as you can see, I got myself on the first pass. That was my bad. I own it. This razor, once you get used to it, like all razors, you know, you have that learning curve. It's a treat. It really is. It's not every day that you have, you know, the opportunity to get your hands on a truly unique razor, and this one is. Yes, it's a single edged. Yes, it's a gem type, but from the weight and the design, I'll put some photos up. If you look at my first impressions video and my rant video, you'll see what I'm talking about. And it's an heirloom piece. It's 100% stainless steel. Doubles as a weapon, like full-on Thor's hammer. You could assault somebody with it. You're not going to break it. I mean, if you tried, sure, right? You could, right? Especially the post that you thread the handle onto. But I don't think you're going to. I have with me, this will be my second time, about this just for my outdoor shaves and for traveling, the Everlasting Alum Block from Phoenix Artisan Accouterments. The exact same product that you get in the little square, just in this handy dandy stick. Yes, Luna, we hear you. Are you saying hi to everyone? She's already ready to play, and like we've been playing for hours today here. But she's turning 3 next month in October, and this dog can go and go and go. Give us a quick little rinse. Love this thing. It's so affordable too. What did I pay for it? $8 or something? $9? I forget. Set this over here to the side. Oro Valley. Good stuff, Maynard. Right, Luna? It is absolutely amazing. I just noticed my wife is taking pictures of me. Smile, Toby. Cheese. So good. So good. I do leave the alum on, almost always. Talked about that before. And then, you know, it gets diluted with the splash and the balm. I almost always use a splash, followed it by a balm. If I don't have a matching balm, what I usually follow it up with is Phoenix Artisan Accouterments Mysterium Serum. That's what I'll be using again here today. I seriously want to invite you guys to check out Ian Lagaki. I will not profit from the sale of anything that he's doing. He will be selling these scoops directly, just contact him. But he's also working out a partnership with Pete Hendricks at Hendricks Classics & Co. And Pete will eventually have them available on his website. And my understanding is the ones that Pete will have will be slightly cheaper and more affordable. Sand, I'll wipe that on there. I dropped it earlier when I was doing my photos. And then you'll be able to get like a more premium version from Ian. I'll put a photo of the one that I opened up today. I recorded the video this morning, but I haven't uploaded it yet. So my unboxing, my mail call of the blue one, I recorded this morning. I haven't uploaded it yet. I literally was getting ready to come here, recorded it, took some photos, and then got in the truck and started driving. But some of those photos I took this morning is what you're seeing. That is my blue broadsword, and I paid for that one. I don't think he will mind me saying what I paid. Well, I won't. Luna, hey, she's kicking up sand. Stop. Luna. Pushed her in the butt, and she's looking at me like, hey. She's got her ball right here. She's kicking it around, trying to get her mom to come play with her. Well, thank you guys for joining me. It's only shaving. Save the drama for your mama. Thank you again, Ian. Thank you again, Douglas. It's the little big things. Stick around for the B-roll if you want to see a true 360 of my setup. Great day, guys. Absolutely wonderful day with the wife and daughter and Luna. Hope you all have a great week, and just focus on little big things. Like I really want to use this content, this platform that I've been given as an opportunity to, you know, share my passion with you guys, but also to hopefully be a positive influence and remind you of what really matters. And I just want to invite you to find your little big things, and embrace it and make it more than what it is, and enjoy it. You know, it's the old saying, was it scripture? Eat and be merry, for tomorrow we die. Well, as far as I know, I'll never upload this video, and I won't make it home. Hopefully I will. I got some precious cargo. Y'all take care, and seriously, this is little big things. I got 3 of them right there. Yeah, buddy. See you next time. I trust that the shave once again went well. How did the Starling do? How did I do with the Starling? Let's give you guys a 360. Look at that, it's just gorgeous. Well, you guys have been looking at it. Luna is waiting for me to throw her ball. Ready, Looney? Such a good dog. Could not ask for a better day on the Pacific in Oregon than what we have had here today. It's still probably 65. Virtually no wind. My beautiful bride and our daughter, and of course Miss Luna. Here's what I've been looking at. My tripod is on my stool today. Have my bowls on my cooler. Normally I take that cooler to work. And on hiking trips like this, I found this piece of driftwood. Been using it for a little table to my left. I was gonna sit on this one. Did I ever sit on it during the video? Probably just gonna stay on my knees. Thank you once again for joining me. And for those who don't know, I use the pill bottle, a 60 dram container for shave brush storage and has like a travel case. Yeah, buddy. It's the little big things, guys. It's days like today that I wish they would never, ever end. Thanks again. Y'all take care. And hey, it's only shaving.